pardon me, good morning. I'm speaking on explaining the Quran when God pronounces a doom down, there's no repeller of His decree. And the Quran explains that we are visiting the land, curtailing it on all sides. And now, right now, we dealing with rulers who have no control over the climate, have no control over the minds of other people that God controls, and they spread hatred everywhere. And the whole aim is to take any and everybody out of favor with the Creator. If you study the Bible, it explains that if a natural disaster hits and your house is built on the Word of God, you favored by God. When all the other houses are destroyed, your house will still be standing. And we dealing with people who actually their actions continue to show that they have no connection to the earth or the universe, and they angry right now because the earth is rejecting certain people. Put it like that. It's not only rejecting them, but it's removing them. Oppressors and slave makers and like oil thirsty people. We living in what's called the changing of the worlds. If you look in the Bible of Revelations, it explains, and behold, I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and all the former things were passed away. A new earth means a new spiritual power, and a new heaven means a new political power. Right now, this is what is going on. Armageddon is in the mind, and it's not just a war about land and things like that. It's basically about and people being ruled with injustice. People have a whole lot of imbalanced people being ruled by injustice, where their birthrights have been taken, their human rights have been taken, their humanity has been taken, their dignity has been taken, and you're dealing with people, powers that rule, who seek their dignity and their self-respect by opposing annihilation and poverty and destruction to other people. And the Bible explains that on the second coming of Christ, joy to the poor and oppressed, but woe to every tyrant and oppressor. And right now we living in those days where you have a lot of anger going on. A lot of people are angry, but the greatest anger is to be feared is the wrath of God, and it's not it's the wrath of a terrible God. If you look in the Bible, it explains where the kings and the rulers, they hid their face and said, "Hide us from the one who sits on the throne." We live in a country whose agenda is to kill the original mind continually.